Hello guys, I'm really sorry I haven't been uploading videos. It's been kinda crazy since the last video I posted, but since it's June and it's Men's Mental Health Month, I wanna talk about something. Last week or the past 2 weeks, I contemplated on killing myself, and there was this one vivid image that came to my mind. It was basically me jumping off a building and getting saved by someone. And from that moment on, the more I think about that image, I realize that I have to be my own hero. But the more and more I reflect on it, I realize I can't do this on my own. I mean, being your own hero doesn't mean you have to lock yourself away from everyone and really try to fix everything yourself. We have to seek community for help. And doesn't matter if it's a support group, a friend, a family member, or maybe even a pet. We have to seek support because as humans, we are social creatures. Throughout history, we've always been in communities. And there's something I really learned about Buddhism lately since I've been trying to get myself into it, and it's that too much of something and too little of something is no good for you. What does that mean? We can't really lock ourselves away from the world, that we forget how to connect with people, and we can't really open ourselves too much to the world, that we start relying on it, that we start forgetting how to be by ourselves. So there has to be a balance between being our own hero and still seeking community for help. Because, for example, in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, I forgot which movie it was, I think it was the first one, when Spider-Man is fighting Doc Ock on the subway, the people of New York basically gather around to help him. That's community. He seek he has to seek community sometimes because Spider-Man can't really do everything alone. Not even Batman can do everything alone. Sometimes Batman has to call for help, and I really don't know much about comics, but this is mostly what I've seen from some of the media, like the series or the movies. But yeah, sometimes we have to seek community, and I really can't speak much about community because I haven't been seeking one myself, since it's kind of hard for me, and kind of like I don't really like talking to people, so it's hard for me. But I've been trying. But that's besides the point. My point is that if if you have anyone that's going through something like this, or you're going through something like this yourself, seek community. Because thing is that pain doesn't fade away, it passes on to people. Sometimes maybe we think we don't have anyone to rely on, but if we think about it, maybe the people around us that we don't interact with, maybe we matter to them. For example, our neighbor that we don't talk to but see every morning, maybe the lady at the cash register at the supermarket we have to interact with every time we go grocery shopping, or even the guy that's outside the Walmart we go to every weekend. We have an impact on those people. Maybe we don't have a direct impact, but them just seeing us is like a routine. So for example, if I do I work out every day as a routine, I'm used to it already. But if, for example, one day I decide not to do it, it really becomes weird. And I think my example is not very clear. I hope I can better explain it on the description. But we always have an impact on people, whether we know it or we don't know it. There's always an impact because we're all connected, okay? If we drop the labels, we're all connected, we're all humans, we're all flesh and bones at the end of the day. If we take away skin color, religious beliefs, what else, social status, everything, we're all humans. We're all gonna become dust someday, and we're all gonna be buried in the same earth. And my point is that instead of being so separated by our differences, we should be uniting. We should be building communities to help each other so that no one has to go through all these suicidal thoughts, or that we don't have to lose anyone close to us, or even have anyone close to us lose us. We have to really be a community and help each other instead of being so separated by our differences in skin color, religious beliefs, social status, or even political ideologies, because those are things that really separate us and blind us from what really matters. And what really matters is that we're all humans, we're all connected, and we're all basically one. We're all one. Maybe you that is watching this video, maybe you're very different from me. Maybe you have a better understanding of what I'm saying, or maybe you don't really understand what I'm saying, because I really feel like my points aren't really that clear whenever I speak about them. I rather really write about them. But maybe you that are on the other side of the screen, or maybe on the other side of the world, better understand my point, or maybe don't understand that much of my point. We're not really different from each other. If we take away those things, we're both just human, and we should really help each other so that no one else has to go through this type of stuff, so that no one else has to be lost every minute, so that thousands of people don't have to be lost to suicide every month, maybe every year. Well, millions are lost every year, or even lose anyone every day. And I would really wanna say that point again, because I'm really lazy to edit this. But we have to be a community so that we don't lose someone every second. We don't lose hundreds of people every minute, thousands every hour, maybe millions every day, every week, or every year. We have to be a community and really help each other in order to make the world a better place.